Hello everyone! Why can I not hear myself? That's weird. But, hello everyone. Welcome to the club. Thank you for coming to today's stream. I don't know why I can't hear myself, but the audio thing is working. Where's the desktop audio? Hello? Why is my game audio not working? This is weird. Can I refresh it? I don't know what it wants. Okay, that's so weird. Testing. And I also don't know why I'm only hearing... There we go. Okay, now I think I hear myself. I don't know why the desktop audio is not working though. Just give me a second on that, I guess. Yeah, I'm seeing it on OBS. It's like I definitely have audio coming through on here. I just don't know what's wrong with the desktop audio, because that should not have changed when I moved my PC. The desktop audio should be the same. I do think the port I put my webcam into is different, so that would make sense that it may have been a little bit different, but I don't know why this. Hello? It could be. Hold on. Okay, well, that's why I couldn't hear it. No, I still can't hear it. What is going on? I know that I hear this through the, No, the weird thing is that I'm not hearing any game audio. It's literally just static. I played this last night and I had audio. Okay, let me just... Well, I know that y'all aren't hearing anything because I know that I'm seeing the, Okay. Okay, now I'm hearing it. Okay, I might have fixed it. Okay, alright, we're gonna assume that everything's good. Anyway, hello everyone, welcome to the club, whatever I said, that I didn't say already. I don't remember if I finished my intro or if I immediately, like, just was freaking out, but, yeah, that was weird, because I checked everything and I thought it was working, but I guess I neglected to check the game audio. I mean, it's really quiet right now anyway, because, I mean, we're just chilling on Earth Space Dock. Okay, but I'm here. I have a very cursed backdrop. Please enjoy my pride flag. I'm hoping to eventually get a nice little background, because obviously this is a closet behind me, so I'm hoping to put a really cute curtain on it. I'm very excited, but having a house gets expensive and there's so many things like you have to deal with, so can't get a curtain yet, but alright. We all know EST's audio. Okay, really quick though, before I get into the reaction portion of this episode, of this stream, reaction of the episode in the stream, I feel like if y'all want to settle an argument that I'm having, it's not a serious argument, but it relates to STO. So, hold on. Okay, so we're debating the lore and the timeline of the Intrepid variant ships, because you have in the, let me get the list again, because the variants you have obviously the classic Intrepid, but you also have the warship, the Discovery, the I don't know how to say this, the Bellerophon, something like that, the Cochrane and the Pathfinder. And so we're trying to debate the timeline of these ships, because we're trying to pick one of them for our new roleplay ship. So there's my image again. Because I'm trying to figure out based on the where's the STO wiki? That's not, there we go. STOwiki.net, the proper wiki page. So I'm just trying to figure out, like, in terms of like the time frame of when these variants popped up. It's like, I know a lot of them didn't pop up until Star Trek Online's time frame. So we're playing before 24. We're playing well before 2409, even when the game starts. So it's like, okay, that should cross out like most of the variants initially. Also, I'm so sorry about the echo. I can hear it really bad. I am probably going to have to soundproof this space in some way, which will be annoying, but hopefully worth it. I've also got the curtains cracked a little bit, which is probably not helping, because there's a window right behind me, but it makes for very nice lighting, before I get all my ring lights and stuff in here, because those, I currently do not have those. They are still packed, and not even in this house yet. So, anyway, I'm just trying to figure out like what is going on with these ships, because it's like some of these I know, like obviously like the Voyager warship like came from the one episode, but I'm also like, there's this image of like the armored Intrepid that has like the ablative armor on it, and it's different from the warship thing, because my dumbass thought they were the same thing, and I think that they're not, and that's where I got a little bit confused, because the group kind of wants something like fancy but still the Intrepid. What is the, there it is. Okay. Oh, there's Nova going across the little floor, tippy tap. Anyway, I don't know if anyone else knows about this like timeline lore either, but I'm getting like real confused. I can't even type the Bellerophon. Maintenance report. Help. I don't think it doesn't actually say that, does it? I know it doesn't say Advanced War Crimes 101, but... Oh, sorry, I wasn't even reading. Okay, the first one is real. The rest of them are not. I get it. I get it. Yeah, my brain is not all there today. Moving has destroyed my brain cells, actually, I think. So this reaction should be fun. Sorry, now there's literally this debate still going on. Okay, so I'm on the wrong character for this. I meant to be on this one because this is the one I do the new missions on. Pink Power Rangers, go! Anyway, my bad. Also, I didn't even realize that, like, new little creature that was over there.
Greetings, this is Hugh.
There he is. Ooh, Odyssey Tactical Vest. I see some Taylor time in our future. Perhaps. Alright, oh wait, am I close by or is it really far away? Oh no, no, you know what, let's go there. Why not go there the old-fashioned way while I continue to... Oh, okay, it is turning me. Damn, I haven't played this build in so long. I forget how Borgy I made this one. Whee! Through space. Belrafon is a contemporary of Voyager, but wasn't even flung to the Delta Quadrant. Pathfinder was supposed to be a ship created to fulfill the long-range science role with Voyager's Delta Tech. Yeah, so the Pathfinder is out because I know the Pathfinder was specifically made for, like, post-Delta Alliance events, which happens in-game in... I can't remember what year, but, like, the 2409 or 2410... Something like that. That's when, I know that's when that all happened. So, because of that, I'm like, okay, so we can stay away from the Pathfinder. That was the one everybody liked most. And I was like, my bad, I did not, because I had actually proposed it, and then I was like, well, shit, that's not in the timeline we're playing for this TTRPG we have. We're playing in 2390 because it's the perfect, like, balance where people can have, like, their Dominion War era, like, characters still be there, but it's pre-Picard, so we don't have to deal with a lot of that, that stuff that hasn't happened yet. We do have in our timeline, we do deal with the destruction of Utopia Planitia, because our campaign is actually about rebuilding Utopia Planitia, despite the fact that that's probably, like, not the smartest idea, but some people were really determined. So yeah, we like to play in this time thing, so I don't want to change the time frame. Because I think we'd run into the problem where, like, not a lot of the group plays STO. We have, like, 3 people who play STO. So I don't want it to get confusing, but I'm also like, well, we want an Intrepid with like, something special on it. But it's also, like, anything goes, because we're, like, basically an experimental, like, the whole thing's one big experiment. It's like, we can literally have, like, whatever we want, basically. But, But yeah, I was just trying to find the because I see for sure the it for sure says in 2400 the Discovery class was made as like Intrepid derived, and the Bellerfon that I still don't know if I'm saying that right. But then it's annoying if you're trying to look it up because there's multiple Bellerfons. Bellerfon. Shipyards are stupid anyway. Can build a ship that's better at everything than any other ship with reaming slaves out of old soup cans. What? Oh my god. That's very forbidden. Okay, I really should get into the main content of the stream, but I am informing my Discord chat of my TTRPG people that that this is being discussed. Okay, I can't type. That happened in Nemesis. They built themselves a closed space station on which they built the scimitar. Yeah, but they didn't like make it out of like soup cans. Honestly, I forget like 90% of what happens in Nemesis. But now it's like now everybody's like, well, there was a USS Bellerfon in like the mid 24th century, and I was like, yeah, but there's the USS, like there's that, and then there's the ship class, and Star Trek does this thing where sometimes names get recycled. Oh no, I hope I'm not getting the hiccups. Anyway, there's like this thing that Star Trek does sometimes where it's like they literally just like reuse these names and then we get really confused. Like this happened with there was a Defiant in like original series 2, and obviously it's not related to the like later Defiant that we see. So yeah, Star Trek does this thing sometimes. But yeah, it's like, you know, it just sucks so bad that like Memory Alpha is basically unusable because of fandom's nonsense. Because like it's so useful. And there's so much information, but like you can't use it, especially like on mobile. Like it constantly redirects to like ads, and even if you try to block them, it does not work. It's very annoying. Anyway. Okay, so let's do Hugh's thing that he wants us to do, I guess. And I don't know, I somehow have not encountered like any spoilers for this one. Do we know if there's... Sorry, I haven't been up to date in the arc. Is this the end of the arc, or is there like maybe one more? Does anyone know? Cause I don't know. There's maybe one more. Well, I figure if this one, like, doesn't, like, have a true ending, like, there's probably gonna be one more. But I haven't played it yet, so I don't know. I like some live reaction content, even though I was like, can't put on makeup today because my skin fucking hurts. And I don't know what's going on. I think it's just the season change. But I almost was like, I don't feel like streaming today, and then was like, oh, but the new reaction. Okay, I need to find somewhere to put this. Put it there. Okay, okay. Alright, so... Alright, I'm here, so I don't need to actually be in there. What am I doing? I am excited for some Hazard Team groundwear, though. Like, based.
Welcome to Deep Space Nine. I am filling in for President Okeg, whose presence was requested at Kittimer HQ instead. The other Alliance captains recruited for this mission have already received their briefs and will be heading out shortly.
What am I doing then? I guess do I want to ask why am I not joining the captains?
I should have clarified. Admiral Quinn has informed me that the priority mission is indeed scheduled to begin soon. However, your ship is taking
sabotage diagnostics?
You see, we're running your systems through some sabotage diagnostics.
Wow, so they really left my fucking ship to the last one. Alrighty then, alrighty then.
You made it. Always good to share a high-priority mission with a fellow Starfleet officer. I saw your ship ducked out at one of the pylons. Let me guess. Aetherian sabotage, right?
Oh, well, right. The Aetherian stuff.
The experimental diagnostics they're running. You'll be the first.
All right, because we got our ship wrecked last time. I already forgot about that.
You're late, but I am pleased to see you here. The atmosphere is a little tense inside this conference room. Loris has informed us that the Dominion does not intend to partake in this mission. Their fleet is indisposed. In fact, a number of allied powers are no-shows today. Not a great start. I thought I was done with demigods for the
yeah, that's not good.
Join us in glorious battle against the Aetherians, or are you content with watching from the sidelines like a cachom?
All right, well, that was rude. No need to be so feisty. They'll still say that if you get a new ship in between episodes. Well, yeah, because it's the storyline.
Thank you all for coming. I know not all of our allies.
I had these ends of my braids all like cute and curled, and then they kind of just went bleh.
Conference at Deep Space Nine on the threats posed by the board. But this time, our mission feels a little more hopeful. Director?
The Cooperative and I called on the Alliance today to inform your captains that one of our nanoprobes has successfully tracked Aetherian Concordium leader Tassine Fey to the Midas Array.
Tassine Fey believes she is on her way to seize control of the array, and lay a trap for the Alliance. This time, we've come prepared.
We've been working on a strategy
We've
against
come
the Inferiors,
prepared.
and have been tracking their trajectory for some time now.
Thanks to the Cooperative, the Midas Array has already been evacuated. Non-essential personnel have been transferred using cloaked Klingon vessels provided by Chancellor Laurel, and false life signs intended to lure the Etherians in have been planted aboard the array with Romulan technology lent to us by Proconsul Datan.
But that's not all. A team of cooperative scientists and I have been developing an Etherian diffusion device that we're hoping to use on Tassin.
Diffusion?
Our priority 1 tactical initiative is to ambush her by the Midas Array in order to extract and interrogate
Sorry.
her. My fleet is currently split
little
up
funny,
in an orbit of both the Lucari homeworld and the Jarrett system Dyson sphere to prevent incursions of any kind. Recent events suggest both the Lucari
Oh, his
and
mouth is
Iconians
moving
are at
again.
risk. There's a high probability Tassin Fey will head to one of these locations next. As the
One of
Yasutake
these
station to the
locations
Dyson
next.
sphere, I'll be needing a ride
Sorry.
to the Midas Array.
Can't help
Fortunately,
myself.
Admiral, Chancellor, and Proconsul have sent their best ships to assist us.
Are we really certain that Etherian technology is unable to detect a cloaked evacuation and false life signs?
Perhaps you should ask the Tal Shi'ar, Proconsul. Our latest mission reports indicate the Etherians were involved with them somehow.
Chancellor, you and I both know that I have no relation to the Tal Shi'ar, or...
Yeah, the Tal Shi'ar does
Nefarious
what they want.
activities. Besides, the data found aboard the Harmony was barely legible. It could have been fabricated for all
Uh-oh,
we
they're
know.
Please, my
arguing.
friends.
The girls are
Put our differences aside
fighting.
for the sake of the galaxy. We can discuss the details at a later date. Our current priority is to safely excise Tassin Fey and defuse her, if possible.
And why is
Diffusion.
that exactly, Admiral?
Because we believe Tassin Fey is the Etherian Borg Queen.
The
And if we can get to
Etherian
her,
Borg
we can
Queen.
get to her entire collective.
So what
You are a
happens
worthy
when they
ally, Director,
defuse an
but are you really
Etherian?
prepared to take on a 200,000-year-old Iconian Borg Queen?
I'm glad you asked. I've got an expert on all things Borg Queen aboard the Enterprise.
Yippee! Yay! I'm so excited.
Come see me when you're ready.
Oh, I guess I can probably minimize this. Why are the leaders of the factions at these briefings? I don't know, because I feel like that happens in, like, Star Trek sometimes, too. They just, like, pull up somebody and stick them in there. I don't know.
We will not stand by as the Etherians threaten to take over the galaxy or bow before tyrants, not ancient Iconians.
Also, like, they need to give them
changeling
something to do,
infiltrators,
I feel
Terran
like.
emperors.
The Etherians bring great
Yeah, you know,
dishonor to our
television
galaxy.
and shit.
They lie, trick, deceive, and worst of all, steal from
Okay,
others.
well, she's sassy today, too.
As much as I'd like to see Starfleet return to a role of discovery, I'm afraid
Poor
its
Tom
phasers are
Paris.
ready for now. Above all
Oh my
else,
god, okay, I'm sorry, this was one of the funny things that came up in the whole ship, like, timeline discussion, is because we're considering the warship variant, just because, like, it would be fun. Again, like, the group consensus was, like, Intrepid with a little bit of spice. We might not go with the warship. I personally, like, don't even like the warship. I just was like, well, if you want an Intrepid with more spice that we can fit into the timeline, this definitely looks like some experimental bullshit that we can fit into our lore. But because it's, like, based off of, like, just the one alien species that had, like, no clue what was going on, of course, it's a weird design. So my brain was like, oh, if we want to blame, like, somebody for that ship in canon, I feel like you can, like, blame Tom Paris. Like, that was straight out of Tom Paris's notebook. And for some reason, it was made. Should it have been? Probably not. But
Thanks for meeting me here.
I don't know.
The captain should be
That's
arriving
that's
at
the
Midas
canon
Array
explanation I'm
any
going with now, even though it's
Here are
not
the
canon.
details of our mission. I've been working on a diffusion device for some time now, together with the Yasutake's first officer, Commander Duff. In essence,
So, like,
we
what?
modified Admiral Janeway's neurolytic
Oh, so...
pathogen to make it compatible with the That's right, or the XB ally I've called in. If we target Tassine Faye, we should be able to sever the Etherians from their queen.
The defusion just makes them normal Borg again?
Lead to widespread chaos within her collective.
Or, like, does it
Lieutenant
separate
Grass
them
has
into, like, their
informed me
parts?
that
Because
your
that would be
ship is ready
really
for service.
creepy.
Good luck out there.
I'm afraid. I don't know if I want to see what defusion is like. Look at this little pet. I want it so much. But that would be such a waste of my little crystal things. Me and my Borgy ship on the way to take out the Iconian Borg.
The Etherians must have seen us coming somehow. Proconsul Datan was right. Let's act quickly. We need to search the system and get it.
Oh, that's why we were conveniently stuck in space dock. Narrative reasons.
Sensors suggest the Bortisque is critically damaged. Let's go.
Oh, my bad.
The Bortisque has sustained plasma conduit ruptures across several decks.
Did not mean to hit the microphone and make a loud sound.
The low frequency gamma weld.
Wouldn't need a tiny technobabble device to separate some aliens' components. Chainsaw would do. But that would just like kill them. That wouldn't really solve the problem.
Let's move.
I get your point. But technically that probably wouldn't work based on the weird shit that we know about this species.
This is the Lisette. Do you copy? We're being tailed by a drone ship.
Commander Jirok, this is Director Hugh. Copy
Oh
that.
shit.
We're on it.
Etherian promise. Was it just like a little Illuminati looking triangle thing? That's what it looks like up on its little indicator here, but I guess it's technically kind of more of a diamond. Murder was often used in history to solve many problems, but it didn't solve anything! We've already proven that murder doesn't work on the Etherians.
It seemed your delayed arrival is now turning out to be vital to the success of our mission. Past the array. However, full systems malfunction. Before we set off on our mission, Alliance vessels received a comprehensive security sweep at Deep Space Nine.
Yeah, because
Unfortunately,
they...
the sabotage went undetected, which is cause for concern.
Thanks, Commander.
Yeah, so they think that they're not gonna detect our little plan, but I sure bet that they will. I feel it in my soul. Oh, I just realized my stream's in the wrong category. Why is this not... Here, let me stop. Oh, no. My bad. I never changed my category, so I forgot. Okay, fixed, hopefully. There we go. My bad, my bad. Okay. The tarp. Oh my god. There we go.
Captain Sean, this is Commander Jirok. The Midas Array has been tapped. My crew is standing by.
Copy that, Commander. Fortescue, this is the Enterprise reporting in. We are in position and ready to intercept the Harmony. Captain Corin, do you copy?
Captain, I've received an emergency transmission from the Fortescue. Cloaking technology has been compromised. The Aetherians could get a visual lock on Corin's crew in moments if we do not act swiftly.
Damn. Well, still no sign of the Harmony. And the Fortescue is showing up on our sensors now. This is not good. Commander, could you get closer and provide a status report? The Enterprise has
This
to
is
maintain
not
position.
good.
Agreed. The Lisette is temporarily abandoning position. Helm, set a course for the Fortescue, but keep a distance.
Enterprise Lisette. This is Captain Corin. Fortescue. Comms have disrupted. The spineless
While the
enemy
girls
has-
cloak, Sean has to
Corin,
hang
do you
his
copy?
ass out in the wind.
No
Oh my
response.
god.
Enterprise, the Lisette needs to
Where
get
is
closer in
he?
order to scan the Fortescue, or beam down if necessary. Wait. Enterprise, the Lisette systems are shutting down. Something is overriding
Where
the
is
cloaking
Sean?
technology. Captain Sean, do you copy? Sean? Vakel?
There's that sexy ship. This looks terrible for everyone. There's something about the Aetherian design that is just so unsettling. Like, it's some very nice work, in all honesty.
It looks like the Alliance ships were sabotaged, but at different times. As if Tassine Faye had planned to incapacitate the captains in battle. But something went wrong.
Look who showed up to the party. Just in time to watch my ship get towed into oblivion. Poetic.
Glad you're in such good spirits, Captain, but it's not time for goodbyes yet.
They're always pounding the Enterprise F. That ship goes through so much abuse. Then again, so do all the Enterprises. They all get kind of abused.
On it. Disable the Harmony's ETS-created quantum space generators.
I'm already forgetting that I'm on a completely different build. Oh wait, can you assimilate Aetherians? Like, I wonder what happens if you just, like... Oh, you can! Hell yeah! Get a little taste of their own medicine right there. If Sean is being towed into oblivion, he can visit another captain of the Enterprise. I mean, yeah. That is what tends to happen. Come on, so let's just blow up their weapons. It'll be good.
The Harmony's weapons.
First. Oh, that's a
Now's our chance to disable
heal.
that tractor beam.
I was like, what's that Endeavor that looks like a ground thing? But no. Well, it is a ground thing, but it's not damage.
That's it. The Harmony has been disabled.
For now. Hi, Nova. Why are you barking?
You just prevented my ship from getting booked on a terrifying interdimensional flight. The offer
Hello,
of a
Nova.
one-way ticket to the Aetherian homeworld isn't entirely uncompelling, but it's the complementary side of assimilation I take issue with. I'd love to stay and chat about how grateful I am, but we've got an Aetherian
There's, like,
boarding
nothing
party
going on
our
out
hands
there.
down here. What's more,
Where are you
Commander
barking
Kiona
at?
has just notified me that Tassine Faye's decided to join her little
Nova.
friends aboard the Enterprise.
She did this
A hell of a
during
situation
my
we've got on our
birthday
hands,
stream too.
but
I don't know what
perhaps
her
this is
deal
a blessing in
is.
disguise.
She's barking at ghosts, I guess?
You're right. My colleague is already aboard the Enterprise waiting for our arrival. Welcome aboard the Enterprise. Here's the plan. We need to secure the ship. There's no use capturing Tassine Faye if we're fused by one of her drones. We also play by Alliance rules, which means helping any survivors become across if we're able to. Speaking of allies...
Oh, you didn't mean
I know
actual
agency
Oblivion.
subspace beacon
You meant
originated in
Elder
the ship's
Scrolls
computer access
Oblivion.
room. That'll be my
I
target.
thought
We'll need to team up with her.
I thought you were referring to the fact that
we need a liberated Borg
Enterprise captains have like
Faye.
weird fates. I mean, I guess Picard like technically lives to be old. Kirk has that whole thing. But yeah, Kirk dead now.
Fellow liberated Borg, lead the
Oh.
way.
That's just telling us, I'm pretty sure that's 7 of 9.
Ethereum drone up ahead.
Diplomacy is futile. Fusion is formidable.
I hope Ethereans like lightning. They love lightning.
The doors ahead are locked. We need to find a way to bypass security protocols.
Nah, I just wanted to see what I was getting. Okay. I don't know why Nova's being a bit strange. I'm really quick gonna go see what she wants, and then I will be right back. Alright, I am back. I am pretty sure Nova is barking at the wind. And there's nothing there.
Didn't know you were a force field
Silly,
specialist.
silly doggo. Anyway,
Fusion is the only final frontier. It is clear now.
fusion is the only final frontier.
Your mind can become one with the all-knowing ether.
What is this?
I'm glad I'm not fighting these drones alone. There's something odd about the way they say their axioms. Sounds a bit familiar. The security room.
I don't know if I'm prepared for what's about to happen. This arc, like, conceptually is so, like, cool, but it's also, like, such a large, like, when you bring in multiverse shit, like, it's such a large concept, it gets, like, sometimes it can get kind of overwhelming. And honestly, I don't know if my body is ready for what is about to happen in this episode, because, like, not the episode right before, but the first episode with Hugh, going on his little project, that episode, like, I was not ready for, and nothing could have prepared me for it. And I'm expecting some sort of, like, insane twist that is going to make me,
We
like,
need to disable security parameters to open
question
the doors to the
everything.
computer access room.
Okay. What is going on with these glowing crew members? Is that fusion, or is that fucking... I don't even know. They just glowing? So weird. I am not ready.
Your collective was imperfect.
I love their little poses though.
The only thing ascending in here is my frustration with you.
I think we need the Etherean pose challenge.
7 of 9, tertiary adjunct of Unimatrix 01.
How about you fuse with my right hook?
Fuse with my right hook. Hell yeah. Just in time.
Thanks, but I've got it.
Welcome in. You're just in time.
What took you so long?
Yeah, I mean, I get the argument against multiverse. I think that like what if sort of scenarios are really cool. So I've liked this arc. The only issue is like, I mean, yeah, it does get, there's a point where it does get a bit like to be a bit much. And I don't think this arc is like too much. It's just that the concept of like the Ethereans and like the fusion, etc., is so utterly horrifying.
Actually, shut down the
That like I just like cannot.
Perfect. I'll keep in mind.
I cannot with it. It's so horrifying. Ah. Oh, inventory full. What I got in here? Oops. I don't think this is much. Remember the assimilated AI Herald Borg Queen? Well, I mean, the Ethereans are like...
Well, would you look at that. I was wondering who the classified contact Hugh's been speaking so highly of was. It's been a while, but that's right.
Alright.
Director also shared some tactical information.
She's always here at the perfect time because I love her.
Than your last run-in with the Ethereans. High risk, high reward. I won't deny it. But our odds are good.
Alliance Task Force, this is Captain Sean. Tossing.
This is our chance.
Okay.
We can access the bridge from main engineer. Follow me.
I think I need to give
So,
something
Director,
to...
How confident are we feeling about this diffusion device?
I'd say about 75%, give or take.
75%? Alright. Need to stay a bit grounded though. That's... I don't know, it's like the... so like, it's so much.
Reversing emitter node polarity. Destabilizing force field. Let's go.
No, for me, for me personally anyway, I can't speak for everyone obviously, but the Etherean concept of Iconian, Borg, plus everything is as horrifying as STO has gotten so far, just simply because the more you think about it, the worse it is. And there are definitely like other concepts like that, but it's like so disturbing on so many levels. And this like, see this shit? See this shit?
We are step away
We are fusing with, and then we're just gonna yeet him. They are very cool design wise though. They are very nice looking. Despite being horrified. It's the concept for me. It's like it's a little bit, but I think it disturbs me because it's a little bit like body horror. It's the same reason why like some stuff like from the Borg disturbs me.
What on? Are you talking about my family? How the hell do you know about that?
Wait, what'd they say? What'd I miss? Well, I mean, yeah, they're messing with them. That's like their whole thing. Is messing with people. They're Iconian Borg. Sean is pretty strong. If it was a human, that neck would have been broken. You are correct. That was a pretty hard yeet he took there. Hey, where are all my bridge officers? Why do I only have one? Ah, I'm gonna get picked up now. I thought I just remodulated. They gone?
7. I can't thank you enough.
Apparently Sean is the sole survivor of something.
Once this mission is over, I'll be heading back to Deep Space Nine for repairs and
repose. makes sense.
That's if any of us make it out alive.
Enterprise, this is Commander Jirok. It's good to see you're all in one piece. Our comms are up and running again, but internal systems have been sabotaged by the Etherians, including our Singularity Core.
I think that... So what are we gonna do? Just go on a little tour of all the ships, I guess? Is that what we're doing here?
The bridge. The Etherians have sabotaged the Lisette's internal systems. We've managed to repel boarders, but they've blocked off our path to many, unfortunately. To add to that, your team will need to reroute our emergency power supply to conduct repairs and access our Singularity Core. Sending over command-level clearance codes.
Romulans have the coolest doors. Fair.
There are repairs to conduct beyond those doors.
Choose a path? What? No, they're gonna make me choose between them? I'm going with 7.
My internal sensors are detecting a nearby oxygenation valve that needs fixing up.
That looks like it's gonna kill me. If I step into it. There's the console.
Nice work.
Oh, no, there's minigame. Okay.
Unlocked a security log.
I unlocked a secret.
This is Lieutenant Juturel, Tactical Division. I'm still unable to locate Sub-Commander Zional, despite my best
She's
efforts.
kind of hot, though.
The Etherians swarmed the Lisette, ignoring most of the damage dealt by my disruptors. They locked us out and overrode all of the ship's systems, despite leaving many wounded in her wake. This Tassi Faye seemed uninterested in exchanging face.
Okay.
Good reason why a Borg queen would do that. It's also a little odd to be putting herself on the line like that, don't you think?
But the Iconians are, like, insane. Just got a Mad Max look to her. I haven't even seen Mad Max, but I do know that, like, there's at least one hot person in it that I've seen.
Worse for wear.
The ship has seen better days. no
Look,
doubt about that.
if you knew how many things, like, I still haven't seen, despite being a sci-fi fan,
Support and airlocks, but the isolinear
yeah,
section
you
is
would be
annoying.
very disappointed. I just, like, have so much... No, I started The Expanse. I have not seen all of it, unfortunately. I have seen Babylon. I have seen Babylon 5 in its entirety. I do have that one. I really like that one. That one also pisses me off, though, because it does the same shit that Deep Space Nine did with doomed queer romance. And they never let the lesbians have anything good. I really hate it.
It worked. All right, I'm only detecting one affected area left. Let's go.
I'd say the 90s were a time, but honestly, like, that's still the case. Like, the lesbians always suffer. You haven't seen Andromeda, that's okay. No, I haven't seen Andromeda, but I feel like there's a lot of things I would watch before it. Like, I would probably watch Stargate before Andromeda. Stargate has, like, been on my list, though. Like, I've been told by multiple people that, like, of all the series, like, I need to watch that. Also The Expanse, but also, like, I've seen, like, one episode of Stargate.
Thanks to your efforts, power has been restored to
And
the
I
site.
also...
The Singularity Core is now accessible.
Alliance Task Force, this is Captain Corin.
And now we're going to the Bortisque. I
Agreed. It's the
felt
only
like we were gonna go on a...
Glad you offered. I was thinking.
I'll guide you through.
I guess there's only one option anyway.
EV suit.
EV suit time. I'm scared.
Captain Corin, this is 7. 2 to beam over.
I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready for this. Whee! Still not ready for this.
Some of our gravity generators. Really changes your perspective.
God. Ah. Okay, but they're kind of the same as, like, a lot of the space travel, like, spacewalk. Maybe. Up, 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 up. There we go. Come on. That gap is plenty big for me.
Don't mind that. It's only debris. We're due a radiation sweep. The core is the other way.
So why did it have me investigate it?
Jirok, this is Sean. I'm getting reports of Borg incursions close to the Juret Dyson sphere.
Yeah, what if I fall into it or something?
Sean, I'll contact command.
Anyway, I've heard that, like, the one show that I need to watch, like, soon, because with recent, like, events, like, people are, like, legitimately and very valid, like, it's very valid in my opinion, like, concerned that it's gonna get censored, is Andor. Because, like, I mean, I don't know, the whole reason I wasn't watching it wasn't... I mean, I did try to watch it, and then I fell asleep because I watched it while tired.
This one was emitting a destabilizing resonance pulse.
Also, like, I'm sorry, I'm not a huge Star Wars fan, so Star Wars shows can be hard for me to get into. Like, The Mandalorian was just, like, something else. That's, like, the only show I think I've, like, gotten through, like, to the most recent stuff. Oh, no, I'm gonna fall in. But the reason I've been avoiding Andor is because, like, I know it's very, very timely. And I feel like that's, like, a little too real for these days, you know? Like, sometimes I want to not stress out the way that I do every single day when I watch TV. But again, I'm always having new, like, revelations about Star Trek because I rewatch that way too much.
Singularity Core. Controlled chaos.
Andor doesn't feel very Star Wars-y, to be
Don't let
honest.
that fool you, though. If the containment field fails, we'll begin to demolecularize. Initial scans registered a single anomaly. Turns out we're dealing with a trifecta.
You know, that's something that, like, I find, like, interesting, is because there was one of my Jewish friends was, like, saying something about, like, how, I don't know how to get down there, was saying something about how, like, a lot of, like, Christmas movies are produced by Jewish, like, producers or directors, and I'm like, wait, really? Like, I mean, I guess I just never thought about it, but, like, I mean, I guess, like, anybody can make a little silly Christmas movie, you know? Like, I mean, most of, like, the, like, most, like, popular Christmas, like, traditions and legends, like, come from paganism anyway. Like, Christians just latched onto them, like, later when Christianity became a thing. Anyway,
Plasma conduits have been repaired. 2 more points to go. Sending you the coordinates.
Wait, we're talking about Sorbo. I got confused for a second.
Subspace anchors have been stabilized. Sending over the final coordinates.
But no, it sucks though, because it's like, I mean, like, Jewish people in Hollywood have brought us some, like, amazing things, but then it's like, then you like have all, like, the Israel shit, and then all Jewish people get blamed for that, even though it's like, you know,
turn the core back on.
Like, being a Zionist is obviously not the same as being Jewish, you know?
You have been floating around on the Lisette, tinkering with broken technology.
Blah, 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 blah. Okay. He's flexing for the camera. Oh! What the fuck? Sorry, now I'm reacting to chat, not the episode. Damn. I mean, there's always that one guy, you know? There's always that one guy. But then we have, like, people like Leonard Nimoy, who were just wholesome people. R.I.P. We lost all of the best ones, really. It's so sad.
The Aetherians and their spineless leader have dared to board the Bortiskew and set it ablaze with their sabotage. That's the spirit. You must pick up a fire suppression.
Okay. Shatner outliving everyone. No, don't manifest that. We still have some other ones alive. I am also shocked, but like, but I don't know, I think he might be starting to lose it, because I saw something where he apparently said the phrase, like, I don't know, I never verified it, but I heard he said the phrase, like, keep on queerin', in reference to queer Star Trek fans, and I'm like, what? Like, he's kind of homophobic. Like, what? What happened?
2 hearts to 1. Fusion is glorious.
Fusion is not glorious. Man, I wish we could go back to a time that being a Nazi was, like, not socially acceptable. Just saying. Just saying. Like, suddenly it's like, oh, you can't, like, say it's bad to be a Nazi, like, somehow that's problematic now. Like, no, I'm gonna keep saying it. Like, Nazis not welcome here.
I said it would be nice to go somewhere warm for my next job. This is overkill.
Block the... oh. I mean, I've said it on here before, right? That, like, we all know that, like, Shatner would get his ass kicked by actual Captain Kirk. Actually, like, Shatner's Kirk... I mean, not that Shatner's Kirk, like... Shatner's Kirk was obviously, like, good. I just think Shatner, like, as he got older, lost, like, what he put into the character. And, like, he was playing it so gay, and then he wants to complain about Spurk, like...
Still there are plenty of drones around.
But I feel like, also, like, Paul Wesley's Kirk might also be, like, Shatner's Kirk up in a parking lot as well. He became a cartoon character. Oh my god. No, like, that's the thing is, like, I get why people, like, respect actors, like, for their performance, you know? Like, and I know that not everybody, like, stays in the loop in terms of, like, who's doing what, and I understand that because sometimes it's exhausting knowing things. Like, sometimes I just fucking hate knowing things, you know? Especially, like, about, like Star Trek actors that are playing these great characters and then it turns out that in real life they're a jackass. And it's like... But it's like, I was so shocked that, like, okay.
There are reports of my comms.
Alright, well, move on, I guess, is the next... Oh, I'm like, I was so shocked how many people were like, cause I was at FanX in end of September, and I was shocked how many people said like they were excited to meet Shatner, who was there, cause it's like, I don't know, like even like from the very first FanX I ever attended, one of the core things I remember about that event, and I did watch Shatner's panel at the time. Because at the time I was younger, I was not as active online, so, and I also think it was like before his like major cursed Twitter rant things he went on, like, I mean, he was still kind of a jerk, but like, he wasn't as much of a jerk to queer people specifically online yet. But, yeah, it's like, I was shocked how many people in the year 2025 were excited to meet him, because it's like, I remember back at the very first FanX, back when it was like Salt Lake Comic Con, I remember going to that con, and it was like, there were way less celebrities than they have now, but I just remember like, a lot of the celebrities had their tables like out in the open, and Shatner was like the only one who had his booth all closed off in like a little curtained area so that no one could view him without paying. And he was like the only one who did that at that con. And like, of course there are a lot of actors that do that kind of thing now. Like, there's plenty. But it's like, at that, I just remember that made an impression, because I was like, he's the only one who has these like curtains up. Like, he is the only one. And it was just like wild to me as a little like, how old was I? 14 maybe? Like, he's just, like, it's one thing to not want to be photographed without consent. I don't like being photographed without consent, but it's like, you know, to not even be, like, viewed by the peasants. I feel like there's just a rancid vibe there. I'm sorry. Like, it would be one thing if everybody was behind the curtains, but it's like not. Like, yeah, no, it's like, to be the only one that year, the only one. Like, it's just kind of fucking wild. And ever since then, I've just had, like, this, like, not great opinion of him. And then he, like, started going on his Twitter rants and everything, and it was like, no, this guy's a jackass. 100%. And it is really unfortunate, but it's also, like, when... I was like, when I see people being like, I'm so excited to meet Shatner, I'm like, what do you mean? Like, why? Why? Like, I really want to know. No one's been able to, like, give me an answer. Because, like...
Debris has been cleared.
Ventilation's back online, too.
Oh, wait, where's the... Is there, like, crewmen here? Oh, there's a crewman up there that needs to be rescued.
Heads up, I'm picking up on Tassim Faye's exact biosignature, but the signal is fading. I don't see her up there, though. Can anyone get a
visual or not? We must...
Clearing debris. This map is pretty dark. I mean, it's a Klingon ship, so it's to be expected.
Damn, she escaped.
There we go.
More Etherean borders.
How do they keep bypassing?
Oh, I got one. Yay! Anyway. But another one too is like, again, like I also like get like, cause Danny Elfman was also there, and he's obviously like a big name, like, especially to have like a composer get that level of recognition, like, you know, rather than just like an actor, like, I feel like that's cool, but also like, he has a lot of controversies as well, like, recent, like, really recent controversies, and like, weird shit he's done, and I'm also like, it's like, I can like respect his work, but I wouldn't want to like, pay him money to meet him. And like, I do think that one's a little bit more obscure, so people probably didn't know, but I'm like, I don't know. Especially because it's like, there's like there's like a lot of people that I saw like online being like, oh, I'm so excited for Danny Elfman, and then it's like, they didn't know, but then there's like a general like, vibe in like, some of these online circles that I've seen people posting about, where it's like, it's the kind of circles where it's like, oh, everybody like always has to be like talking some shit type thing. I barely engage with like a lot of the Utah like fandom circle things. I do my own shit and mind my business, but
incoming transmission from
it's like for alive but not well.
The set is stable for now, but I suspect my vessel is next on Tassi.
Know thine enemy. An Earth.
All right.
That's pretty good, actually. The Harmony's disabled, right?
Okay.
In essence, the Alliance has control of it until Tassim Faye decides to initiate repairs, but that doesn't seem like her
I just don't have the patience to listen to all of them, but I am reading all of the dialogue for this first run.
We could beam onto the Harmony while the Ethereans will lay our trap there.
Vandalism! Yippee!
The reactor room. I remember Admiral Kumarke saying
the reactor room.
Your assistance aboard my vessel has earned my respect, but you are mad. A worthy compromise.
Well, that's the thing is, like, I have a hard time with that as well, because it's like, I feel like until somebody's dead, you can't truly separate, like, the art entirely. But it is also, like, you know, there's like a point where it's like, you know, there's so many people involved in a work, and where it's like he is, like, the composer for stuff, it's like, I don't, like, not consume anything he's involved with, but I do, like, try to, like,
my nanoprobe
I don't know.
A single
it's like, it has ruined some things for me in my enjoyment of things, you know? Like, it's not the same as it was before I knew he was an ass, you know?
You weren't there when I acted.
I don't know, Seven. Injecting a whole collective with sudden individuality.
But it's like, he did the theme for Wednesday.
I couldn't have predicted the chaos caused by your individuality.
But it's like, I still watched Wednesday because it's like, he's not the only person, like, involved in it. And there's a lot of not problematic people involved in it as well.
Program the
like,
diffusion to be gradual. I've done it once, I can do it again. trust me. I can.
All right. I trust you too. Remind me of the new plan.
Lay down the pattern enhancers close to the reactor core and
I'm
target it to
scared
get
about
Tessie
what
phase
this is
attention.
gonna happen.
If this works, this ether should send her a subspace transmission to the core, prompting her to return. Can we get these pattern enhancers placed?
I don't like this plan, actually. But no, I don't think it's a complete weakness to say, like, you can't separate it, because it's like, and I feel like separation is like, separation is like for, you know, when they're dead. Before they're dead, it's like, they still are a piece of their art, and, like, it's fine to not like it, you know?
Sensors are picking up an incoming energy signature.
But, I don't know, I still would not justify the use of AI, because I also think that, like, censorship, like, to a degree is also, like, bad. Like, you know, you have to learn from those things.
You could have ascended.
But, like, there are arguments, like, I mean, STO recast, Vic McNugget.
Damn it, we've been teleported to the other side. There goes step one of our plan.
What's that, like, bunch of grapes thing in the background of that shot? Like,
Corin and Jarak in the stasis hold. We
Uh-oh.
can't let her fuse them.
Vader actor got a raw deal. Yeah, I'm not, like, super familiar with the details of that, but yeah, I've heard some things about how that, like, was real sus. The future will have AI artists. Do not manifest this. Do not. I do not want that future. I just want people. Ooh, I wonder if I use my ghosty. My ghosty. No, like I said, I think that there is always going to be, like, I mean, it might not be appreciated by the majority, but there's always going to be people who, like, appreciate actually, like, human-crafted things. Because it's like, you know, you can look at stuff and be like, wow, a person, like, made this, you know? Whereas, like, with AI, it's like, whatever. It was all trained on stuff humans did anyway. Like, it didn't make shit. But yeah, I don't know. I refuse to believe that all hope is lost because, like, I mean, the AI, there's enough people still standing up for the fact that, like, AI really is not actually good at a lot of these things. And the applications are fairly limited, and art is not one of those areas where it excels. Like, until the robots can pick up a paintbrush, I'm not interested in what art they are creating, you know? But no, they do need to... People in the areas that are being affected, like, I do think need to be the ones, like, speaking up and telling people, like, how things actually are. Because it's like, there's a lot of people, like, in Utah affected that, like, just are like, oh, well, I don't really care. And I'm like, but, like... Anyway. No, I mean like until they make like like a full-on android. Like until they make Data who can paint like this thing. I don't care. Oh, wait, can I not? Oh, I still have to shoot this thing? Oh, it's so creepy. I keep forgetting I have way more abilities I can use. My engineer, with all the little devices, from doing the Devil's Heart TFO, has me, like, traumatized from clicking all my abilities during Aetherian fights. Since they can, like, possess your shit. I keep forgetting I'm on a tactical officer. That car building bot arm thing. But if it's like car building, I feel like that's not really like artistic. But yeah, AI does have so many like problems that it is gonna end up at a point where if people continue to use it to be lazy, basically, we are going to bring about the destruction of humanity because people will not be able to do things for themselves. Like, this is why I tell people, I was like, you should not be using ChatGPT for everything. It's destroying your brain. Especially like young people, like, the kids are not thinking for themselves, and that's a serious problem. You get it? Got it. Maybe. Won't be dead long before. Wow! Way to be optimistic, people! Maybe. What? Yes, what are these, like, grape things? Like, they look like bunches of odd grapes. Oh, damn, it's already 4:30. Ah!
Teleported us again.
And she's called in drones for backup. You need to take her out.
That was scary.
Let's dethrone this drone.
You thought this would be enough to stop us?
Ah! Her beam things are so wide. No, that's the like kids animated slop is actually like part of what I'm talking about. Is like the kids are not being the young kids are not like being taught to really think for themselves, and that is a huge issue. Like, I don't know, see, I feel like there is a Star Trek episode about this kind of thing. I feel like there's something I feel like there's something that like could be referenced to make my point here. But I can't remember specifically right now. Ah!
She's on the move again, and she's shielding
She's on the move.
I'll lower the next containment field.
Oh, so we're just gonna run down the bridge? Okay, I got it. Oh.
Alright. Let's head for the final containment field.
Yippee! Now I have one inventory slot. I really need to clean this out. I haven't been on my main in a long while because I just pop on for like the new missions. And who could have predicted we'd be teleported again?
I'm on it.
The original series had like some like very like, you know, for all the like outdated shit in that show, like they had some absolutely based episodes that would never in a million years be made today. Like, cause that's like cause like they were making points, I feel like, before people really started like harping on some of these like ultra conservative stances, you know? Like, those viewpoints have always existed, but it wasn't like as popular. Again, it was back when like it was not cool to be a Nazi. Like, that's what I'm saying. Oh, ha ha ha. I don't really get the strategy here. Is it just to shoot at her repeatedly? Where is the scene, Faye? Over here, okay. Ah! I can't get a good angle.
Pattern enhancer remodulated. Her shield is down.
AI is coming to Star Trek. Yeah, that's the thing, is like, I can't wait for all of the Trekkies that are currently like defending generative AI. I cannot wait until, like, I mean, I really hope they don't. I hope that they don't. But I get your point. I do think that it's coming, and I can't wait until like they add like the absolute like worst garbage Trek that like anybody's ever seen. I can't wait until AI gives us absolute shit, and then all of these people have to actually confront the fact that AI does not make things better. Like, but it's already like, damn it! The problem is like, Strange New Worlds is already on a path that, like, I've talked about this before. Strange New Worlds is already on a path that really concerns me, because I feel like they're kind of bending the knee to the, like, current conservative culture. Like, oh my god. I just had a horrible thought. Oh, that's just like one hit. Okay. I just had this horrible thought. What if the Ethereans are actually like... What if the Ethereans are actually like a symbol of what happens when, like, people don't think for themselves because of AI? I'm sorry, I am just like... I am pulling this out of my ass. I don't even care. I am having a moment, okay? I feel like, what if, like, the fusion thing is what happens, like, the horrifying reality of what happens when people don't think for themselves and just become part of the machine. And they don't even care, they just let it happen.
There is no one left to fight beside you. The galaxy has torn itself.
No, because AI has some applications. It's just like they're using it for art instead of, like, you know, bettering actual humanity. It's replacing humanity. I know I'm describing the Matrix, but, like, I was looking for a Trek version.
Lowering the reactor core's containment field.
Honestly, I kind of love his little vest thing. His little tactical, like, it's not a vest, it's like a harness thing, but...
I'm hooked up, drag her over.
I'm scared. I'm so scared right now. Oh my god. I'm sorry, that animation. The fact that somebody made that, it was just like, ugh.
It's for the best.
Defuse the Ethereans!
Savior of your people.
I'm calm.
It's your lucky day, Borg Queen.
Queen?
Security parameters disabled.
There's about to be an even worse twist!
Into the core's data stream.
The same face, probably not the queen!
No! We will not allow it!
There's something worse above her. That must be what's happening.
We must not. We must protect the ether.
Watch out! She's modifying the injection
Uh-oh.
stream.
It's too late, I'm in.
Oh no! No, they've possessed 7! Uh-oh. Oh no, not the furry nightmares.
Chimerians. With security parameters disabled, they must have located the Harmony.
Trek version would be the origin story of the Borg. Oh my god.
Did it work?
That's also equally horrific to Ethereum fusion, actually.
We're getting out of here.
Commander Kiona, this is Captain Sean. Prepare to plot a course for deep.
No, I'm sorry. Now I can't unsee it. I have just like imposed a new meaning onto the storyline. I feel it in my soul. This is what happens when you basically make, like, the Matrix. The Ethereans are what you get in the Trek universe. because the people from our universe trying to stop the Aetherians represent the people who are actually putting like a wall up and trying to stop this shit from taking over everything. But the big bad... Sorry, my brain is not gonna let me unsee that one. I will be taking that one to the group.
Looks like your ship didn't suffer any malfunctions on the way. Lucky. You really had a
I mean, the queen, like, I think believed herself to not be evil.
Well, that's as rare
but,
as
like...
When you have a moment, the director and I...
She was also kind of evil, but...
Now, though, I think you're...
That's why, like, Star Trek's so, like, cool. Because, like, a lot of the time there's, like, a... It's not always, like, black and white that way. I like that about Star Trek. I mean, it depends on the series, because some of them are...
Just the person I wanted to see. I hear things got a little out of hand at the Midas Array, but it seems to me like the mission was still a success. Tassine Faye has been... I understand your actions today saved countless lives.
I should not have got... I guess I didn't get all of them
Without
then.
your help, the Enterprise would have been a goner. Speaking of...
I'll have to play this again. I always say that. I need to do a replay of this arc already, I feel like. I'm close to getting to it in my other Tunes playthrough storyline.
It's not looking good, I'll give you that. But I'm confident we've made progress today. Oh, before you go. On my bridge, one of the Aetherian drones said something to me that...
Because they fused the crew members. I guess that makes sense.
Thank you for repairing the Lisette.
Okay.
That ship means more to me than words can say. As for what the Aetherians
I'm sure that we'll find out what they intended to do soon enough.
My science officer Neryl will be drawing up a full report.
Yeah, I mean, but that's also part of, like, Janeway's war crimes arc. You know, like, Janeway was fully prepared to help the Borg do, like, some shit.
Thanks for checking back in with us. This was quite a mission, and I have a feeling our efforts have only...
I feel like a lot of the Starfleet captains have had a little bit of a war crimes moment.
I ended up bringing my individuality back to a collective that was very ill prepared for it.
Oh no, I'm not. I know you're talking about the Queen, but
careful about how we decide to move.
I was just saying, like, there was a lot of war crimes in Voyager.
Is the worst of it, but what first seems like a curse,
and not just on the Borg.
During my time aboard Voyager, I learned the value of individuality, but also the strength
value
of
of individuality.
In the end, it became apparent to me that you don't need a hive mind to understand the real meaning of unity. Anyway, I'm glad we had you along for the ride.
So wait, I got my brain got distracted by chat. Hold on. So do we have the Tassine Faye now? Oh, they broke her little ring light. Aetherian posing.
How are you doing, Tassine Faye?
You can't see it.
She's refused to talk so far.
Give her time. Patience. It'll get better.
You know,
the best scenes always happen in, like, Deep Space Nine's
longing to
fucking jail.
Of comforting voices.
It's not a break because it's not on a ship.
But in the end, liberation was the only way forward. It gave me back so many things that I'd forgotten I needed. I see you remain unconvinced. But what's so different between being controlled by an ether and being told what to do by the Alliance until you can make up your own mind? At least once you're liberated, you'll be free to decide how to live your life. That's more than what I got at times. Well, I'll be back same time tomorrow, Tassine Faye.
To Faye.
What did you say?
To Faye was my name. Tassine is just a title.
Right. Queen.
No. We have no corporeal queen. Defusing me was pointless. You achieved nothing.
What we achieve is helping you. And every other drone. one person at a time, until every Borg is liberated, and no one is left behind.
But because they're so genetically modified, I'm kind of like confused on how this works.
That is why the whole is greater than the sum of its parts.
Well, maybe, but the whole would be nothing without all of its parts. I hope that in time you'll see that. Same time tomorrow. Tefei.
Same time tomorrow. Okay, Picard was the exception because he was made to do a war crime by the Borg. And I mean, so it didn't really count as a war crime, you know?
Deep Space Nine to report that our mission has been a partial success. Tessine Faye is under our supervision and making progress, slowly but surely. Although it appears she's not the Ethereum Borg creator.
I'm kind of afraid of what's going to happen to the new
Tefei process, and we expect answers soon. The process has been both a strain on the station psychologically and in terms of resources. It's clear Tessine Faye does not trust us yet. As for the Midas array, I received a report from Commander Jirok Science Officer Narrow. It appears the Etherians were...
Ho ho ho, Odyssey Tactical Vest, here we come. I think I need to go to Deep Space Nine for some Taylor time. But anyway, no, Picard went through so much otherwise, though. Like, oh my god, of all the captains, I feel like Picard literally had, like, some of the most suffering. Like, because it's like, well, yeah, I mean, he did, but he was made to do that by the Borg, so, like, that doesn't really count as his war crime. Or at least I don't count it, because I think Picard, like, okay, it did count that as the daily. I realized I hadn't done the daily yet. But anyway, so, because I feel like Picard, like, really, like, there was sometimes he kind of fucked up, but they all have moments that they fuck up, and that's what makes them interesting. And sometimes Picard's trauma got the better of him, and he did things that were, like, not so cool, or he had a little bit of a tantrum or something, like in First Contact, which, like, valid of him, to be fair. Okay, where's the fucking Taylor on this? I don't remember where I'm going. It's right there, isn't it? No, it's not. I went the wrong way. I know, but now I might as well go around the circle. There it is, because I saw the yellow sign and got... Anyway, I think I'm gonna modify this one, my Odyssey uniform, to be a little... Oh, do I have to... Hold on, did I have to open the box? I probably had to open the box. I got ahead of myself. Oh, no, I don't have to open the box. I don't know what these... Those aren't the same thing. Aha! I don't know where to start on this. This is a lot of things. Anyway, where was I in the chat? Well, they disconnected her Bluetooth connection to the hive mind. Last episode we saw the Etherians can make other people into Etherians with a wave of the hand, and then your bones turn into pudding. Yeah! Yeah. That is what happened, and that's why I was saying that last episode was horrifying. And I somehow expected far worse to happen this episode, because I expected there to be another, like, forbidden revelation, in all honesty. No, I want... No, why did it get rid of... Give me my Odyssey uniform back. No! Which one's the top? There we go. Back to my captain outfit. Give me my black. It looks better in black. Why is the default gray? Anyway, but I don't remember exactly what I was talking about, but I do know, I did mention the thing about, like, because they're, like, the Iconians, but also Borg, but they theoretically fuse, like, everything in their universe together, it's like, I don't know. I feel like there's, like, something that is, like, inherently, like, because of the fusion process, like, it's almost surprising to me that they can, like, actually, like, survive without the hive mind at that point. Because I just feel like, I don't know, there we go. I don't know, I just feel like there's a lot here that could have happened and didn't. And now I am afraid. Okay, Shaw was a drama queen. I know he had PTSD, but Dominion War was worse. I mean, it's like, I don't feel like you can necessarily say, like, one is worse than another, you know? Because it's like, I feel like people, like, in real life do things. Like, it's not always like the behavior's not excusable because of trauma, of course. But it's like, I think that's what makes some of the Star Trek characters, like, interesting, is that it's like they are more than just like, well, they did a bad thing or a good thing. Like, Sisko's trauma caused him to do more war crimes. Sisko did some of, like, the poisoning a planet one was a pretty big one. But it's like, it still, like, makes him a compelling character. Like, we still like Sisko, even though he did this stuff, because there's, like, a reason for it. And I feel like Janeway's stuff that she did, too, is also interesting, because she is going through the trauma that, like, nobody else has, like, experienced, except then we did see it with the Equinox episode, and how that went for them, and how it's like, oh, actually, Janeway could have been worse. That's what Equinox kind of felt like to me, is like, well, Janeway's done some shit that was questionable, but look what these people did. Happy weekend. Happy weekend to you too. I am about to sign off, but I need to get this, I want to get my, oh, I can put the hue thing on. So where's the... So where's the Odyssey? Oh, that's fun. Where's the Odyssey, vest thing? That looks like it's like leopard print. She learned from Archer. Oh my god, I go on like random rants all the time about how, like, I don't care if Archer was the first. Like, I really don't. That man had, like, no business in the captain's chair after a certain point. He was, like, on some shit. Where do I get the... I'm gonna have to look this up, I feel like. Oh, hell yeah. I forgot about this sexy uniform. I want the STO. Archer was the only captain who never broke the Prime Directive. Archer is the reason they had to make the Prime Directive. Okay, Oh, there's a Reddit post already complaining about the tactical vest, I guess. Can't wear over the regular Odyssey uniform variants. So how do you get it then? Does anyone know? Am I just like not looking at the right thing? Yeah, the Odyssey tactical vest. I'm looking for the Odyssey tactical vest I just barely got. Maybe Deco will renovate the gruesome tailor system. I have heard that, like, and I don't remember where I heard this specifically, but I heard that when some devs, like, were asked this at one point, and this was, like, probably at least a year ago, if not more now, but it was said that because, like, the tailor system was built in so early, I guess, there's a lot of things that, like, they've wanted to change and they literally can't because the people who worked on it initially are, like, not even remotely associated with the game anymore. And, so, like, we're probably not getting a lot of things, unfortunately, which is sad, but also kind of understandable because, like, I mean, it's like they have a lot of... It just sucks that, like, things are gender locked. That's my only thing, is, like, I feel like you should be able to put your female captains in longer shorts and your male captains in short shorts if you want to. But things are gender locked. No! Don't rebuild the game with ChatGPT. If they came out with a version that was, like, AI enabled, I would be like, no, that's it for me for Star Trek Online. I will go back to playing Star Trek games from the 2000s. Anyway, I can't find it! I'm also, like, so serious. Like, I still feel like I need to go back and finish Bridge Commander because my, like... my dumbass, like, never finished that. And I really should. Bridge Commander, like, gets hard at a certain point, though. Like, I feel like the combat itself in this game is not hard, you know? ChatGPT when seeing the code in this game. Honestly, I feel like that is something that could very much happen because, like, I feel so much for the devs of this game because, like, they do not have an easy job at all. And I am so grateful every day that we still have this game because sometimes I do feel like there's gotta be somebody who says that at this point just shut it down and they keep it going for us. With all of its special charm and blessed features. R.I.P. Foundry. Oh my god, I honestly, like, I miss the Foundry so much because I feel like the Foundry would be so fun as a streamer now. Like, they killed the Foundry before I started streaming, but, like, I feel like that's one of the things that I was like, I would have so much fun doing that with viewers, you know? Like, I love the Foundry, and I get that, like, I get that it had to go, I get that sometimes things don't last forever, but I'm still very sad. Odyssey Vest. Is it not called the Odyssey Tactical Vest? Or do you have to wear it, maybe, do you have to wear it over the, like... No, it's not here either. Oh, maybe it's in uniform. Oh. There it is. I'm silly. Pink! Can make him pinky. This is the best day ever! Okay, no, that color is not the best day ever. Okay, more of the... Ooh, I can give it a white stripe. What does that? Hold on. I need a reference photo. Odyssey Tactical Vest. Okay. Oh, I don't have an image? Why don't they have an image of it? Okay, so here it is on Reddit. No. There's no picture, and I wasn't paying attention enough during the episode of what the colors actually were. Anyway. I feel like this is close to what he had. Minus the pink, of course. But we all know that pink makes it better. Was he wearing gray with it, or was he wearing like a different color? No, that looks a little bit silly. Purple is better than pink. False. I don't look better in purple than I do pink. Some people do. Some people, pink is not their color, but for a lot of people, they just need to believe in themselves. Where's the belt buckle? This is the one piece. This right here, the belt is the one piece of, like, the Odyssey uniform that I don't have as part of my cosplay. And one day I want to 3D print it, but now it's like, now the 3D printer, like, I mean, that's at my parents' house now, so I don't have access to it all the time because, you know, I moved out of my parents' house, which is great and good, but, now I'm like, I have to go back down there if I want to borrow the 3D printer. Violet then? I mean, violet and purple are kind of the same thing. I know, my OC that I play on here a lot, Janelle Sky, her theme color is... Okay, I guess I am currently wearing this. Her theme color is purple, and I feel like when I'm dressed as her, like, it looks okay. See, look how beautiful this is. I need more of a view. There we go. Yee! I like it. Steal it? No, I'm not gonna steal it. Honestly, my dad uses it more than I do. Because I've been procrastinating. I was supposed to print out STA game tokens, for one of my friends in my TTRPG group, like, a month ago. And I said, oh, I'll do that before I move. And then I didn't. Because I forgot. So, that tells you how much I, like, ignore it. Anyway, God. You people. Anyway, yeah, I just have to make the time. It's not like, I mean, or honestly, like, I could send the file to my dad and ask him to print it. Because sometimes his prints turn out, like, better than mine. Just because he uses it more. Because, see, it used to be the other way around at first. How far away is it? It's not too bad. Like, it's like less than an hour, so it's not the worst. But it's not close. So... yeah, it's like... anyway. I mean, it just depends on the time of day you go. Cause like, I mean, all my friends live down that direction, so like we've been making like a little commute for our TTRPG game, and like the drive is like half of what it is. Like the drive down is double the amount of time it is the way back. It's wild, simply because of traffic. Like it's like 30 minutes like back, but it's like over an hour down. It's wild. But yeah, anyway, I need to get going. Cause now that I live on my own with my partner, I have to make sure that girlfriend is fed after work. So where's my Twitch? Okay, who's live? Who wants to be rated? Anybody else on STO? Oh. There's only one person online in the STO category. How far we have fallen. It's okay. There's a lot of STO streamers. They're just not online today. It's okay. I think we can raid this person. It seems like they're having a good time. Okay, anyway. Thank you everyone for watching. I do still have a few more streams left this month before I end up having an event Halloween weekend at the end. So hopefully next time I have a little bit more set up. Probably not my background yet, but I'm hoping to at least get some of the boxes out of the way. We'll see. We shall see. Maybe burned replicated bird meat. I don't eat bird meat. Girlfriend does. But, anyway, could go green screen. Well, the problem is like, I really like my colorful lighting, and for green screen, you kind of have to go, like, neutral lighting. I'm thinking of going for, like a space background. Honestly. Like, then I can, like, light it with my pink little ring light and, like, have fun that way. I'm thinking we're gonna have a space curtain back here, but I do also have a backdrop stand that occasionally I could put up for fun. But I don't know, I still have nightmares about green screening from, like, my days in film school, 'cause, like, I feel like green screens, you just have to have so much light to make it work well, and it's just like blinding, and anyway. But I also, it's like, I could change up my layout, but like the reality is I feel like even if I make a different like overlay, it's gonna be the same layout mostly, because I like my pink lights too much. But I don't have any of them yet, so yeah. Or we'll see. We shall see. I'm really hoping soon I can acquire the space curtain. I really want to go that route. Please. Could have a colorful background Borg ship when they have a party. Oh my god. Yeah, well, I mean, to be fair, I could also, like, just, like, straight up, have the space background and then just, like, stick the pride flag on top of it occasionally. Oh, I did not even realize this outlet I plugged my phone into isn't even working. There's like 2 outlets in this house that something is up with them, and I'm not pleased about it. But anyway, thank you everyone for joining me once again. I guess they didn't tell you the outlets had no power. No, they have power running to them. There's just a wire, something's disconnected, so like the power's not getting through. Like, I've had them checked now, so like they can be fixed pretty easily. It's just like, it's annoying, you know what I mean? But anyway, thank you so much for joining me. Stick around for the raid. Bye from you.